right, how does this all come together? Okay, this all comes together again, and I will say during the year we spend more time on blind contour, so I encourage you to do that at home. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go into more blind contour, and we'll go, like, we'll spend an entire evening on it, and we'll go from you get 1 peak, you get 5 peaks, and so you literally count on your non-drawing hands. Okay, just to kind of do that training, that looking up, seeing where you are on the page, looking up, do more and more objects. So that's something to consider at home where you're drawing. Okay, we're gonna now do 2 still lifes, 3 objects each the rest of the class, hopefully. Okay, again, the L's. Okay, it is a vertical position. Okay, I'm looking for tangents, I'm looking at my layout, I'm making sure everything is nice. Okay, nothing split, there's unique spacing of objects, still vertical. Okay, now just to kind of mix it up a little bit, the envelope, but also I know this wine bottle is symmetrical. I know the top is the most top, and I know the bottom is there. I will then, it's also really close to me, so it's kind of funky. Okay, I just want to show you a different way to start, to kind of how to combine everything. Okay, now this relational line that you see helps with proportions. Okay, that explains a lot. All right, I have my relational line wrong, but here's the nice thing. There's my bumper. There's my, there we go. Okay. That makes more sense. So did you see how that helped with my proportions? Okay. No handles, even though that has a handle. Okay. And I'll go ahead and I'll grab, so I know that is there. Nope. That needs to be there. Let's figure out that guy. Yeah. Okay, it's this one. Okay, so notice and right now I'm just kind of placing everything in, not taking a whole lot of time. Okay. Just kind of placing things. The ellipses are helping me. Okay, and I'm able to check proportions with these relational lines. Okay, that is helping with proportions. Okay, and then I have my line of symmetry. I noticed it went a little crooked. Notice I'm drawing from my arm. This is getting really close to my, whatcha-jigger, eye level. I'm noticing that's coming there. Okay, pretty rough, right? Okay, but that's just another way to do a quick layout that's a little bit more accurate, but you want to be aware. Now I'm gonna check my ellipses. Okay, to me it was more important when I was thinking about everything and breaking it down. I told you I was going to teach you unit of measurement, but when I started thinking about the year, that unit of measurement is definitely at least a 2-week by itself lesson. So I was like, let me just stress these relational lines, because that will give you a level of accuracy. Okay, and honestly, if you go on to portraiture, if you do landscapes, that's more of what you do, is these envelopes. Okay, It's pretty accurate. Okay, I just noticed this is way too big. Okay, so I'm comparing here to here, and then when I checked here to here, it was more hitting here. Okay, so I think I need to go lower. Okay, so I got the layout in. Notice I'm still thinking about proportions. I'm not thinking about accuracy, because there's no point in me getting all this accurate if it's not proportional. Okay, so I really want you to take the time to look and think, like, is this feel like enough space? Okay, and this is pretty big, so this must be off. And I'm getting really close to that bumper, but all right, we'll go with it. Honestly, when I lay something in, I will take an hour, okay, just to really get it accurate. All right, that I'm gonna leave. That's a perfect unit of measurement thing. Okay. What is she doing in there? Okay, so now I'm checking negative space. This is much bigger, so something went amiss there. I bet you this needs to hit here more. So the struggle is real. That's good. Let's see. This little cup is driving me crazy. Okay, it does need to go lower and over. All right, so does everybody feel better now? When you struggle and this one object is not getting laid in the right place, does everybody feel better now? Please say yes, because I feel like a dummy right now. No? Okay, y'all are amazing. You should teach me. You're gonna be quiet until Jackie says, should we do 5 objects? And I'll be like, yeah. Then I'll hear all you guys get chatty on me, right? Okay, now, this is just something I was thinking about. This is a symmetrical object. Most of it is tucked behind this, so I still want to check that. Now, here's the quick unit of measurement. You basically take your pencil and mark. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay, cool. Okay, here's how you can measure ellipses. This to this. Okay, now, just to give you a quick, like I said, we spend at least 2 weeks. Unit of measurement, some people are just like, yeah, no. Other people get it. The gist of it is you have inches, feet, miles. That's the units of measurement we're used to. Haha, doing math. That's the units we're used to, okay? In drawing, the eye and the head are units when doing portraits and figures. When you're doing still lifes and landscapes, like I'll do cloudscapes. Most of you are aware of my cloudscapes, and I will take the big cloud up there, measure it, and see how many little clouds I can fit in the same space, just to kind of get that proportion figured out. So you basically, with straight arm, which I can't even do right here because I'm on top of these, okay? You close one eye. It has to be a straight arm. Just try this a second. Pick something, anything in the room. Have the top of your eraser be on the top of the object. I'm going to pick that doorknob. Close your eyes, straighten your arm. Use your thumb or your finger to mark the bottom. Now, bend forward. Does it stay? No. Okay? If you straighten your arm every time, you'll have the right measurement every time. So that locked arm helps you. You want to close one eye, okay? And so this doorknob, in case you were wondering, that doorknob is the same height as width, okay? So I then go to my drawing. Let me just put the doorknob in real quick because that's what I was looking at to show you guys. Okay, that's the doorknob. Okay, this height from the circle to the circle to this width is the same. Okay, so I can make that little adjustment and have the drawing in proportion. When you're doing still life objects, I can pick this cork and I can go, okay, the cork is going to be my measurement, and then I go, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, running out of room, 7, 8, okay? I then pick this cork. It's a different size, right? And go, here's the big test. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm way off, okay? So, either, which is probably more true, my cork is too big, okay, because of these lines, and because here's my border, I know I have to shrink my cork. Do you see how this is very time consuming to learn? But you get really good. And I'm gonna lower this and just thin it out. Okay, so I'm staying in this relationship. Okay, so let's give it a shot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm closer. Okay. I will say I don't recommend sitting this close to your setup. Okay, have it a little further from you because basically I'm having to shrink it. Okay, which becomes more difficult. Does unit of measurement, that quick rundown, make any sense? Do you have any questions about it? Okay, relational lines is very helpful. Unit of measurement takes practice to get used to. Okay, all right, so we have all this drawn in. We're going to pretend it's perfect, okay, because I want to get through the demo so that you guys get a chance. I don't want to be drawing the whole time. I can draw just fine. Okay, so the bottle is a great one to look at. I can then, that straight line construction, develop this ellipse because it's not quite an ellipse because it's a cork. Are you guys even able to see that? Okay, so it comes straight down, it comes in weird, okay? This comes around, then you've got this, like you've got all this. What did I say to you, Anne, when I grabbed this? Like, what am I trying to torture myself? Okay, you've got all of this, that bottle, that's probably part of the problem. Okay, so now I've got this weird, it's kind of an ellipse. So now what I'm gonna do, I've got my line of symmetry. I'm now gonna straight line construct, which is hard to do. And okay, so what I'm doing, I don't know if you guys can see my head going like this constantly. I am constantly looking at this, okay, and double checking where I'm putting it on the paper. Okay, I'm looking across here, like we did last week, right? And here's my label. It's kind of fun. Okay, straight lines. Oh, fun. It goes here and then I see it here. Okay. Is this making any sense? So do you see how my bottle is becoming severely more accurate in my drawing? And looking like this bottle. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Let's do this. Let's do one object. I'm going to give you, the usual 5 minutes because I'm nice like that. That way we can do 3 objects afterwards. So maybe set up a 1 object just so you can try filling in the space, doing the ellipses, the symmetry, all those things. And then the straight line construction on top of it. Maybe do some unit of measurement, the width of the object to the height of the object. Okay, straighten your arm out. Please know the unit of measurement takes getting used to. okay? Takes practice. All right, straighten your arm, close your one eye. I'm cross-eyed, so I have to go like this because I'm left eye dominant, right arm dominant. You know why? Why not? I need to be left-handed.
So many things wrong with you.
Everything. I'm a mess. Okay? It's not a career, it's a personality type. Okay? And then we'll switch to a 3 object so that you can really try the relational lines out again and unit of measurement on like maybe, or not unit of measurement, straight line construction on a detailed object. Whew! I just squished 7 weeks into one class. Pretty good, huh?
I'll be able to.
Do y'all feel like a hydrant? Yeah, sorry. I warned you in the beginning.
Are you sending this to everybody?
Yes, I will send it to everybody. That was a good one to record, right?
Yeah.
Rose is like, I want a copy. All right.
No, I